Hey, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to video number 18. Woo! Again, trying to do better. Working on the basement, as you can see by the video name, basement framing. So we're starting to do more framing. Why are you here? What is this all about? What do you mean? Basement framing, what's happening? Well, so this is a video in a series of building a house on High Rock Lake. Now the house basically is done. We are working on the inside of now. We still have the landscaping and stuff to go. We'll see what we do from that standpoint, if I'm going to video any of that kind of stuff, but I'm not sure. But basically what this is, you know, my wife and I, we wanted to live on a lake. I wanted to live on the water. It's been a dream. For me personally, it's been a dream for 50 something years. And, when we talked about retirement, we decided, hey, let's go ahead and build a lake house. So we built the lake house. We are on High Rock Lake. High Rock Lake is the second largest lake in North Carolina, split between Davidson County and Rowan County. We live on the Davidson side. So what do I have for you today? So we're doing some framing of basically the area you see behind me. You'll hear an explanation. It's 3 videos over a few days. So, but I figured I might as well just release these in one, because I have a question for you in the video. So you're going to have to watch so you can help me out. So answer below. Again, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. There is a playlist in case you've missed any of the other videos. Again, this is video number 18. So there's 17 others. You can watch the progress from when we found the land up until today. So sit back, relax. I'm going to play these videos for you. Then I'm going to come back and we can wrap it up and see what's going to be next. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to another day here up at the lake. Update of what is going on, where we stand, what is happening. Last video, talked about some things that are going on. So give you an update, a review for some people. But again, we still have a lot of stuff, but we have stuff just all kind of mashed together. We got the extra room down here that we're doing. Basically, the only thing I got to frame a little more on this side and get a door in, and then we figure out there. We got this wall done, got the bathroom done. Now, the plan was to fix the right here that you just saw. Not fix, finish. But my wife and I have talked and everything, and what we've decided is to get a little more normalcy in what is going on, we're going to focus this area here, which you have known that over the years. What I've told you is this is going to be the new headquarters of the Thrifting Goomba LLC, aka Huddle Card Collection HQ. And this is going to be, I don't want to call it a home theater because it's not going to be like a theater. The walls aren't going to be, it's not going to be all blacked out or anything like that. It's going to be, more where the big couch goes in this area. We'll have some speakers up there. We do have a surround sound. And then in that area over there will be where the TV is. So what are we working on? You see, we have that wall done. We have that wall done. So we'll be able to get some AC units down here now. Those 2 walls done. Still have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably only insulate this side here. This is all earth behind this whole piece. So I think I have plenty of insulation. The other thing that we're doing is that this wall right here, because it's not really going to bear anything other than maybe a speaker or 2, a couple of pictures, I'm making it out of 2x3s. I was going to make it out of 2x2s, but I don't like, for the depth of the electrical boxes, I wanted to make sure I have enough room. So that's going to be done by 2x3s. Up over here, I have to build a soffit. Got to finish that wall over there. As you can see, wood is cut. There's wood over there. There's wood over there. So what my plan is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to build this wall, get this framed out, taken care of, then figure out what I have here. Once I do that, then the couch that you see behind there, I have to move all this stuff, and I have to get the couch back over here because I have to see how far it comes out to where then I can build the wall to make the office. And once we get to that piece, then I'll explain as to what we have going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the building. I would love to go ahead and have it running while I'm doing it, but you know what? I'm not going to be able to talk. It's going to be noisy and stuff. So, it's basically just going to be, basic framing up. Don't take any advice from me. This is not an educational video. These videos are just for entertainment purposes. So, stick around. I guess the next video that you will be seeing should be the wall complete. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, all right, it's a few hours later, and we have made some progress. The wall is complete. Now, just so you know, what those are bracing. I attached to that other wall, stud, and to that other wall stud, but in the middle, not it's not attached to the wall or anything. What I plan on doing is off of the top of the wall, come out to probably about where that wall is right now, come straight across and do the drop down, so that this way all this stuff that you see here, the electrical, the plumbing, the internet and stuff like that, will all be covered up under a small soffit. So it'll be from that point right there, basically all the way straight across. So that's why I have that bracing there, because I won't be able to connect it to the ceiling until I can drop down, and then I'll use the I'll nail or screw into the top plate, and then I'll have a small board that'll come up to the joist. Then I'll have a piece that'll come out, and so on and so forth. So that's where we stand. So now what's next? Holy cow. So all this stuff here, let me see if I can move back further. All this stuff here has to get moved to this side, or basically in reality, mostly like this corner right here, because I have to put the couch together, and the couch is going to go there and goes all the way over, and I have to see how far it's going to go. I'm hoping, you can probably get a better picture over here, I'm hoping it doesn't come out much past that beam, but we'll see. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm hoping that I can put the wall on the inside of the big beam, right? So it'll be on the inside of that big beam right there coming across. So we'll see. We'll know more. So I'm going to get to moving everything. I'm going to start moving everything, and then I will try and get the couch back together, and we'll see what we go from there. But next, we are hopefully going to build the 2 walls or 3 walls for the new 15 Goomba LLC / Huddle Card Collection headquarters. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'm going to keep this video going here, so when I come back, you'll see what the couch looks like. What is going on, everybody? How you doing? So we'll update in progress on what I showed. It's the next day. This video, although you'll see it in one shot, will probably be over a couple of days. So as I filled it, and I moved the couch over, and as you can see, the couch is going to go further than we wanted it to. If you look at, I was thinking about starting the wall for the office right at the beam right there. Obviously can't do that, because if you look, we're going to have a problem. So what I'm probably going to do is, although it's on the floor, I'm probably going to go ahead and use a 2x6 as my top plate. And then I'll have the 2x3 will attach to it, so it'll stick out, and as you can see, will give me plenty of room. So what I'll wind up doing is putting, like, let's say another 2x3 this way, and I'll nail that into that beam, and then the 2x6 will sit on top of that, and then I'll nail that down there. We will secure it to the floor, and that's how I'll get that beam. So what's going to happen here? One of the changes that I've made is initially was only going to bring the room out to about here, where that you see we're at that header. That floor joist right there, and I was going to come straight. So we would have had, this wall coming this way, this wall coming this way, and then I would have had the door to the office here. What I decided to do was, because having a little knockout from there to there this long was going to be a waste. So the actual office is going to come all the way to the end there. But rather than come all the way and meet at a straight corner, here, this one meeting here and this one coming this way, as you can see, there's some markings on the floor. I'm going to have an angle. So this will be a lot more wide open now. So now as you come in here, as you can kind of see where the wall is, this will be a bigger angle. Also, that will wind up helping because we're going to have an air conditioner there, which will help blow out this way and blow into this area here. So that's where we stand right now. So that means I am going to have to go to the store because I don't have a long enough 2x6. So I'm going to have to wind up getting a 10-foot 2x6 and come out. So what's going to happen is this wall is going to be 12 feet. This wall here is going to be 7 feet, and then they're going to meet at an angle. More to come. Keep on watching.
Several days later.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, hey, it is a few days later. And we've made some good progress. Turn the camera around and you can... Holy cow. We got more walls. Let me see if I could make this a little small. There we go. So, remember what I said about over here, about trying to gain some room. This wall is not completely attached to the ground. I still have to work on that. I had to go get some anchors. But I also changed, and rather going with a 2x6, I went with a 2x8 to give me extra room, because I was thinking that when I get over there and I finish that wall and I finish this wall, I want to make sure that I have plenty of room, that and the couches are not just right up against the wall. So that should give me just enough room. It's not going to give a lot of room, but it's going to give enough room to be able to, have a little space back there. So we got that wall done. Again, that's a 12-foot wall. And I'll come back this way and you can see how the other wall is. It's like I said, it's at the end over there, and it comes down. Now that's 7 feet. And now, after I built it and I put it in, I should have only have put one nail in, but I didn't. I nailed that whole board in over there. It's not secure on the floor. It's not secure on the top. So I could pry it if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. But I don't know about this angle. If you remember in the last video, I talked about having an angle, not a little view from the office, having an angle of the doorway, and I'm not sure that I like that angle. I'm considering coming back to that stud right there, chopping it down, and then going across at an angle, but I'm not sure. Do me a favor and give me what your thoughts are in the comments. Again, it's not bad either way. I just don't know if I like it like that. It's not going to be a true 45, although it'll probably be close, because it probably won't be a true 45, because if this wall would not be 6 feet, it's 7 foot, so I'd have to take a foot off for it to be 6 feet, then 6 and 12, and maybe I get a better angle. So I don't know, not 100% sure, but we'll figure that part out. So also, let's see what else we have. We went ahead and went to a shop yesterday and got some ideas for some wall coverings. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a tongue and groove shiplap look. And that'll be pretty much what down here. It'll probably going to be the color we don't know yet. But in the office area, it's really only going to be that wall there. And the reason why is that wall where this, I'm going to put shelves in between the studs there on this wall here and on this wall here, and going to help me have some storage. I'll be able to, have like my Funko Pop collection up there, my action figures that I collect, and then obviously, with the sports cards and everything, I'll have a lot of my unopened product, sitting, on the shelves and everything. So this way, I know what I have, I know what I need to open and stuff along those lines. So that's what we're looking at. My next thing I have to figure out is do I want to order all the wall coverings and get it in for the entire basement, even though I don't have a couple of the other walls left that I still have to do because of the delivery fee. It's probably going to be about $150 or so, maybe, to get it delivered. So, the pieces that they have, they're 16-foot length, so it's going to be hard to get them here. So we'll figure that part out as we go along. But that's the update where we stand so far. Hopefully we get this part done, then we'll start working on the flooring. We'll show you the flooring once we go ahead and get that. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know what the next video will be. If it'll be framing the bathroom, or if it's going to be starting to put some wall covering on the wall. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you know when a new video gets posted. This way you can follow along on this journey. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great one. Talk to you later. All right, we're back. So hey, like you saw in that last video, I need your help. I'm just not 100% sure. Look, I mean, it's not a showstopper or a game changer if that wall doesn't get changed, but I would like your guys' opinions. Do you think it'll make it? Will it matter? It won't do anything. It'll be fine. Don't sweat it. Keep it. Little extra wall space, not a bad thing to have. So go ahead and let me know in the comments, please, below. Much appreciated. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and get ready for video number 19. Later. Thanks, everybody.